What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Salute to everyone tuning in. I want to talk about this very entitled female who got sentenced to 25 years in an UAE prison, a Dubai prison in the United Arab Emirates. And it was she was caught with $3,400 worth of cocaine. Now, you got to ask yourself the question, why did this particular woman, why did she get caught with $3,400 worth of cocaine in Dubai, of all places, which is a very strict about drugs? And you would think that these women would know this, that they would hear the stories. They've had a whole TV series called Locked Up Abroad because people were caught with drugs. You had people who didn't know they had drugs on them, or people who didn't think they were going to get caught with drugs on them. Now, her name is Mia O'Brien. She is from the UK, and she was sentenced to 25 years in prison in Dubai. It was after a drug bust. Now, I don't know if she was a mule. I don't know a situation where, she was making money, because apparently she is a law student, which is very interesting how a law student is carrying around $3,400 worth of cocaine. And now she's in a situation where they're saying that she was jailed for life for making a very stupid mistake. Now, the stupid mistake is her believing that just because women get away with so much in the UK, in the US, Canada, Australia, women in the West are very spoiled. They have more freedom now than ever before, even though they still complain like they're not allowed to do the things that they want to do. And you have to be a very entitled person, a very spoiled-minded person, to think that you're going to move drugs in Dubai, of all places. I know she's young and she thinks that rules don't apply to her. Now, y'all got to understand, maybe it's a situation where she was paid for it. But again, you could get you a job. You don't have to go and break the law in a foreign country just because you want to make money. And now her family are trying to figure things out. They're trying to figure out how can they get her out of this situation that she got herself into. This is why, again, I feel like women are just very wayward and they just think they could do whatever. And the consequences and rules don't apply to them. There's a certain female dating coach from the UK who says that she would rather sell dope than get a job. And she's a dating coach who finesses men out of money by telling them BS or copying and pasting what a guy said. Let's get into this. It's according to Yahoo. A British woman is reportedly spending 25 years in a Dubai prison following a drug bust. New York Post reports that Mia O'Brien was arrested in an apartment in Dubai, where authorities found 50 grams of cocaine, in addition to being handed a life sentence for which she has to serve 25 years. She has also been fined $136,000 for around $3,300 worth of drugs. And now her family is trying to appeal. See, ladies, why are you going to these foreign countries, breaking the law? Like, seriously. Why are you going to foreign countries breaking laws? Y'all should know, and you're a law student, so you should know this if you actually do the work. When you go to these Arab countries, they are very strict. It's just like this in China and Russia as well. They're very strict about drugs. And under no circumstances should you be anywhere near drugs. But these women want that fast, quick money. See, getting a job, that money too slow. They're too slow. So they want to go out here and they're either escorting or they're selling drugs. I would look into this situation and say, how does she pay to get to Dubai? That's not a cheap ticket. Maybe she was a drug mule. Maybe the people she was around had to, but it seems like she got the brunt from what it looks like of this situation as far as getting sentenced to 25 years. She pled not guilty. They don't have a just trial over there, the 23-year-old's mother, Danielle McKenna, told the Daily Mail. The trial was all in Arabic, and Mia was told of the sentence later by her lawyer. According to McKenna, O'Brien went to the apartment to see her friend and her boyfriend. I don't think she was asked to bring anything back. She was caught with cocaine in the apartment, McKenna explained, adding that the other two have been charged with drug dealing. So, did she cooperate? Did she tell them that she didn't have? And the thing is this, she must have known they had drugs over there. Her mother says that she wasn't moving anything, but why did she go over there? I'm pretty sure she knew they had drugs. Why were you going over there? To hang out? Is she living in Dubai? It's still some questions there. McKenna says she is absolutely devastated by what has happened. Mia is being really strong, but I know she's going through a living hell. O'Brien was studying law at the University of Liverpool. Her mother told the outlet that O'Brien now feels like she destroyed her career and life. O'Brien is currently incarcerated at Dubai's Central Prison, which is known for its deplorable conditions, including overcrowding and brutality from guards. Mia says she has to sleep on a mattress on the floor and shares the cell with 6 others. Her mother said the prison conditions are horrendous. There are no staff really, and she has to bang on the big door if she needs anything. She's seen fights and said that she has been really scared. O'Brien is preparing to appeal her life sentence soon. The only way she can get out of this, let me tell you, this is something that happens in foreign countries. A lot of times, and this is a situation that happened with Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner got caught, I think, with some drug cartridges, and she was put in jail, and they were talking about sending her away for like 8 or 9 years, right? But what ended up happening is she ended up being prisoner swapped with Victor Boots, the Russian arms dealer. Y'all remember that? The angel, the merchant of death, right? And so Brittany Griner was only locked up for maybe some months or so. I don't think she was locked up that long, but either way, she ended up getting prisoner swapped. Now I don't know if Dubai does this, because Dubai has arrested people before and ended up letting them go. Like the woman that crashed out and got arrested. You know, they were talking about locking her up for a while and she ended up getting out. So this could be a situation where the governments talk, the UK and the Dubai, and the governments that are located in Dubai, and they ended up doing something to where they do something for the UK. The UK does something for them and they let her out. That's usually what happens in these situations. But that's not always the case. You got people that end up sitting in there for a while. Don't go to countries and break their laws. Now, they're giving her a 25-year sentence because they feel like she was a part of whatever was going on there, which lets me know they were investigating. They didn't hit that apartment for no reason. They believed that she was a part of what was going on there. Now, this could be a locked up abroad type situation where, you know, she gets arrested for something her friends did. But maybe the friends was like, well, she was involved in it too. And who are these friends that she was going to see? Did they fly her in? How did she get to Dubai? That's the question I have. How did she get there? And why are you around people with drugs? Let me know in the comment section. Link, throw that video, share, follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.